You don't always have to have been in a traumatic accident to have debilitating spine pain. Robert Gomez was a hardworking man in the construction industry for over 20 years.
Jobs I've had are mostly construction, framing, roofing. I got in pain in my late 20s when I was framing. That's primarily when it started, and I started seeing a chiropractor then. And it just got progressively worse over the years. My daily life was no quality of life at that point. You know, in my early 30s, there was no quality of life. It was just surviving, couldn't hardly work. I had limitations, walking, running, lifting. Sometimes getting out of bed, getting in the shower, sometimes drying off after the shower, but it was just miserable, terrible way to live.
He sought relief from a chiropractor, but months after unresolved pain, he turned to the Bonati Spine Institute for a permanent solution.
I was going to him repeatedly for probably 2-3 months, and then he sent me for an MRI because I really wasn't getting better. I felt I was getting worse. So he sent me for an MRI, and I went in for my next visit, and basically we just had a consult, and he said, look, I can't fix you. He goes, I can do more damage by manipulating your back than help you. He said, you need to have surgery. And that's when I decided to go to the Bonati Institute. On my initial exam with Dr. Bonati, he didn't ask me where my pain was. He put my MRI up on the screen, and he said, he just looked at it for about, I don't think it was 5 minutes. And he said, yep. He goes, you got like pain here, pain in the legs, pain in the groin, pain in the buttocks. I said, yeah, that's where my pain is. And that's when he just told me that I needed this level for the leg pain and the groin pain, this level for the buttocks area, and then possibly the other surgery down the road. When Dr. Bonati diagnosed me without me saying a word, that just blew my mind. It was just like, wow, like, he knows what he's doing. Like, just looking at a film, he's telling me, like, in detail where my pain was. No, it's not here, it's here. You know, it's not here, it's here. You know, just in detail. That's when I knew that he knew what he was doing.
Robert had his first 2 procedures in February and March 2003, utilizing conscious IV sedation.
What I liked about not being totally sedated, that I could actually feel what's going on, hear what's going on. I could watch what was going on the monitors. I think it's more comforting because you're aware of what's going on, you're not feeling anything, than to just be knocked out and then wake up, oh my goodness, what did they do? You know, I think that was a big plus.
For many recipients of the targeted Bonati Spine procedures, pain relief begins right on the operating table.
I began feeling relief probably about halfway through the surgery. I could hear the laser ticking, and I could feel the pain starting to subside as he was clearing that nerve root. And then I felt it, I think, before he realized it, that he was done because there was no more pain in that area. In recovery, I was kind of surprised because I was laying there. Actually, I was sitting. I wasn't even laying. I was sitting. And they gave me something to drink and something to eat, and then within 10 minutes, I was up walking and you know, pain-free.
Years later, just as he and Dr. Bonati discussed, Robert returned in 2010 for his 3rd and final procedure.
When I realized I needed the 3rd surgery was probably 6 years later, but it wasn't, I didn't let it get to the point where it crippled me. I felt it. I felt myself hurt my back, and I tried chiropractic care and all that, and it just got progressively worse. So then I went to Dr. Bonati and got an MRI, and that was the surgery that he said I may need in 2003, but didn't need it, and now I needed it at this point. So I scheduled the surgery. I wasn't gonna wait till it crippled me again or took away my quality of life again.
Since completing his surgical summary, Robert is back to his favorite activities on the water.
After my 3rd surgery, my life has been quality. I mean, it's a good life now because I'm virtually pain-free. I have some other ailments that you get when you start getting old, but as far as back is, I don't have any limitations, any issues. I could water ski, I can go tubing, I can do whatever I want to do. And I don't think I would be able to do that if it wasn't for Dr. Bonati, because somebody else may have put hardware in my back and I didn't want that. I didn't want to live on painkillers. I didn't want to, he's proven, I think in my mind and a lot of people I've referred there, that You don't have to suffer. There's no reason for chronic back pain after surgery. If you have pain after surgery, you're with the wrong surgeon. The experience at Dr. Bonati and the Bonati Institute was probably one of the best experiences I've had as far as dealing with medical. It was more like a family. Everybody treated you like family. I get a little emotional.
At first a skeptic, Robert is a true believer in the Bonati Spine Institute and their patented Bonati Spine Procedures.
I'm a believer, believe me. And I was skeptical. I was, because it's your back, you don't, oh, you gotta have back surgery. I'm panicking, like I'm a construction worker, like back surgery, well, nobody goes back to work after back surgery. It wasn't like that with Dr. Bonati. It was, you're going back to work in a week. My second surgery, I think the third day I was cutting the lawn with a push mower. I've referred probably 12 people to Dr. Bonati. And out of those 12, all 12 are 100% pain-free. I've had 2 other friends that did not want to go to Dr. Bonati, went to other surgeons, and they're on painkillers. I mean, their pain is better, but they're not 100% pain-free. Yeah. And they're regretting the fact not going to Dr. Bonati. I wish they would have listened, because they saw my life at 32, and I'm friends with these people for 10, 15, 20 years. They saw what I went through and where I'm at. Like, why would you not? Why would you go somewhere else where all these people are proving that, hey, look, I'm walking, I can do this, I can do that. Why would you go somewhere else?